Hello guys, welcome to Crypto with Sarvesh. Today I'm going to tell you why buying Luna at these prices is a very bad decision that you can make and you can also avoid. So be sure to watch this video. I'll tell you clearly why, and I'm pretty sure that you'll understand. There's a lot of misinformation out there on Telegram, on Twitter, of people saying or telling you to buy Luna because it's going back to $1. You know, even if it goes back to 1 cent, that's almost 100x return. Which means if you buy it for $1,000 right now, 100x is 100k and 10,000x is $10 million. Is it gonna happen? Are you sure? Because right now the market cap is already at $1.2 billion. And you can even see right here people in the comments saying that I believe it'll hit $1 this year. That's because they bought a bag right now, or maybe even at a higher price, and they're just preying on other people to come in and buy and pump their bags so they can dump on you. So you can see right here, easy $1 soon, Lambo, yeah. This must be a joke. Right now, the circulating supply is 6.5 trillion Luna. This used to be only 300 million Luna. That's why the price was able to get to $120, $130 when the market cap was 60 billion. 130 was the all-time high for Luna. That was when the supply was 300 million. Right now, it's 600 billion. 120, 130 all-time high is almost the same thing as, I didn't calculate it exactly, but it should be in the cents. Like for example, if it goes back to, I think, 12 cents or something, that should be the all-time high. The same thing as when it was at 120, which will not happen because that'll require it to go back to a $60 billion market cap for a failed project. Even right now, the market cap is 1.2 billion. So if we go into CoinMarketCap and let's say Luna does a 10x, it'll bring Luna back to the top 12 cryptocurrencies. Why the hell will a failed project be in the top 12 next to Polkadot, Dogecoin, Binance USD, Avalanche? It's just not possible. If there's too much hype and something crazy happens, I mean, there is a chance it can come right here to a $10 billion market cap, but the risk to reward ratio is absolutely insane. If you put in $100 or $1,000, it's essentially going to go to zero. People who are buying Luna right now are people who have very low capital and are going all in and just praying it goes to 1 cent or $1. In the end, they're gonna lose it. Even if you buy a lottery ticket, you have a chance of winning. But right here, you have zero chance. You can tell me, wait a second, they're gonna buy back and burn, which will reduce the supply and increase the price of Luna. For them to reduce the supply by buying back and burning, it will increase the price. But to do that, they need billions and billions of dollars in capital, which they do not have. They used to have 80,000 Bitcoin, but they sold it all and tried to repeg USD is what they're claiming, but it failed, which I don't believe. I think they sold it to bail out all the VCs in the project, but that's another story. That will not happen. The burning that the Terra team and everyone is talking about is burning like 99% of the supply without buying anything back, which means the supply will automatically be reduced and the price will automatically increase, but the market cap will remain the same, which means if you had 1,000 Luna in your wallet, it'll automatically be turned into 1 Luna or something like that, like magic. But what's the point? Because you have less Luna, but the price is increased. Essentially, you have the same amount of value of Luna because the market cap is essentially the same. Also, that's almost impossible to execute because they can do that on chain, but how will they do it on exchanges, right? Like for example, if exchanges don't agree to do this, then there will be a price difference, and some exchanges will do it, some exchanges won't. It just would not work out at all. So that's why they proposed that they're gonna fork the chain into Terra Luna V2, and this one is going to be the version 1, aka Terra Classic, which that also will not work because in Terra V2 they're going to eliminate the UST thing, which was the main reason behind Terra Luna. There are already other layer 1s on Cosmos which are better than Terra Luna, like Juno, which I'll get to in a little bit. But you can see that none of these will work. Terra is dead. People buying now are just gambling, and they bought the bottom. They did 100x, so right here you can see, you can't even see the candles. That's how drastically this fell. There were 5 zeros right here. Now it only has 3. The price has already done 100x. It's consolidating. The thing that people are thinking is, oh my god, if I bought right here, I would have made an instant 200x. I don't want to miss that opportunity again, so I'm gonna buy right now, which is a really dumb thing to, think, because it's not gonna do 100x from here. When it was right here, the market cap of Luna was around just 6 million. So when it went back up, right now it's in the billions. That's why I did that. If it wants to do another 100 or 1000x, it has to go into the trillions, which is above Bitcoin's market cap, which is impossible. Terra Luna is dead, guys. Please do not buy this shit coin because it's gonna do 100x or something. Like, the people who are buying are people who have very low capital and are going all in so they can make a fortune. Like, if you have a lot of money, you can gamble a little bit of money. But if you only have a little bit of money and you gamble it all here, like, your risk to reward ratio is insane. It's 99.9% going to go to zero. You're better off just holding that money and not investing it into Luna, because it's a failed project. Why would you invest in a failed project? You're just gambling. As I said, you have even a higher chance of winning the lottery. For Terra V2, the snapshot would have already been taken. I think it would have been around the depegging moment. So anyone buying now is essentially just wasting their money if they think they're gonna receive the airdrop. I can't be completely sure, but that's most likely the case. Why would I use Terra, which is a failed project, a fork of a failed project, when I have other options like Juno and Secret, which they're just better and they have better tokenomics. Juno was stake drop, meaning anyone who was staking their Atom received Juno, and the founders received, I think, less than 2%, and it's also vested. There are no founders, they're just developer teams, and this is overall a very good project. The market cap is only 300 million, so it has a lot of upside. And it went to around $40, but it came crashing down because all of the market did, and also there was a small problem which is almost fixed in Juno. And there's also Secret and other chains which are building strong communities and stuff. Dokwon says that Terra has to be, preserved even without USD because of the community. In my opinion, the community already hates Luna, so it's better off just, dying in peace. He also claims that there are a lot of D-apps and it's a very easy to use interface, which I can vouch on because that is pretty true. But they can just fork to, Juno and other chains in the Cosmos ecosystem. Because of IBC, everything is interconnected. Even NFT projects like Galactic Punks or Lavana Dragons, they can just switch over to another chain in the Cosmos ecosystem. Why do they want to stay in a failed chain? The main purpose of Luna was UST, and now UST isn't there. Now they're saying that Terra can be a layer 1. It also runs a very old version of CosmWasm. Juno runs the latest version. There are a lot of advantages in switching over to other chains than staying in Terra V2. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Buying Luna right now is a really, really bad decision that you can make because it cannot do 100x or 1000x from here. It's a very, very poor risk to reward ratio. Do not believe anyone on Twitter who's just shilling that it's going to go to $1 or $2 or 1 cent. It's not gonna happen. Be sure to look at the facts, educate yourself, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Peace.